like, not I have to, like, how can I just use my Mac and not go to this Linux, right? Just use my Mac and my Mac's terminal to generate the workflow I'm using right now, right? So the problem is my iMac, just like most of the people's iMac or MacBook, has only 16 gigabyte of RAMs, perhaps. Most of us don't have access to a 32 gigabyte RAM MacBook or iMac, right? Most of us have like 16 gigabytes of RAM, basic iMac or a Mac Mini, right? But it's cheap to get a Linux box, which is why I got this Linux box. Cost me, right, probably like 400, less than $500. This Linux box, and it's quite powerful. It has NVIDIA 3060, and it also has 32 gigabytes of RAM, right? So it is quite a beefy PC for like $400, $500 PC, and most of the money actually went to the graphics card, which is 3060, which is pretty cheap, $300 around that, right? So when you get that, but the problem is, I have two sets of like keyboard. This is for my Mac, right? And then like this one is for my Linux box. So I have two sets of keyboards and two sets of mouse, which is not fun, right? I got used to it, but it's not fun moving back and forth. So I'm thinking, what can I do to use like both comfyUI to generate images, but then I need to use some sort of LLM to generate the different, some sort of LLM to generate the nouns and adverbs and adjectives that I'm using, right? I need to utilize LLM, and then I need to use Node.js as well to kind of beat them into shape, because the data isn't into shape, right? The data is like text or whatever, then I need to use. And then I'm kind of like back and forth between this and that. So, but now I have found the way to do that, right? Now I've found a way to do that, which is super fun. Basically, I SSH into the Linux box, right? Which, like, anyone can do it. This is great because I could just work from my Mac, right, and not have to go to the Linux box, and not have to use this keyboard and mouse. And I could just replace this Linux box with anywhere in a Hertzner like box or like a proper server somewhere, and the workflow will be the same, right? So what do we do, right? So first we go to comfyUI, right? We go to comfyUI, and we go to comfyUI and say, hey, conda activate comfy new. So that activates the environment, Python environment, right? And then we just run it, right? Python, we just run it. So that's what this is doing, right? That's what this is doing. But the thing is, I made a mistake actually. I made a mistake. Do you know what mistake I made? Okay. Yeah. I think I'll have to like close this. I have to close this. Just a sec. Just SSH into, so just create like another terminal. I need to run Zelize. All right, Zelize. I need to run it. It's a terminal multiplexer like Tmax, and it greatly helps me run like two panes. So what happens is I start like a new pane, right? Control P, and actually I don't want that, right? So what I want is, I want something on the bottom of it, right? Let's see if I can make it happen, right? Zelize, and I need something on the bottom, right? And if I want to move it, Control H. I want to move it here. Like I guess I'm like control resize, and then you could do it like that. Basically, I wanted like bottom and top. I don't know like the shortcut to do it, and I'm kind of like not gonna do it right now, but let's see. So basically over here I'm gonna run my city projects, comfyUI. Hopefully it runs. Conda, activate comfy new, and then Python. So I'm gonna run it here. I don't need like a lot of place, so it's running. Okay, cool. So come over here and say, hey, I need to run NV top, right? I need to run NV top at least 79. Okay, cool. So let's resize. Yeah. So I'm kind of, this is not really ideal. It'll be better if they're like, if it was like better if it were like top and bottom like that. Let's figure it out. Jelly J, how to move pane to horizontal. This is very new to me, so I'm how to control new pane. Yeah. Alt N or Control P default opens the horizontal pane, then vertical and so on. Open new vertical pane, then a vertical. How do I control new pane? Okay. Alt N and Control P are not the same as default key. You can use Control P or Control PD to right and down. Yeah, Control P and Control PD, is that it? So let's, oh, this is another problem. Like if you do like Command K, which we're like so used to in Mac, it just like kills everything, right? Like it just makes the whole terminal multiplexer go blind. I need to know like Jelize, how to close a pane, because how to close a pane? Control, it's not like, how do I close a pane? Control Shift W, Control Shift W, is that it? Control P, pane, not full screen, floating embed. Basically I wanted anyway. So NV top, yeah, let's have NV top to see. And over here we're gonna have like city projects, file utility, NVM, right? Over here we're gonna have like NVM. So what's gonna happen is, right, I'm gonna have like this cursor over here, and I'm gonna ask everything that I was like asking the LLM to generate, and then using the Node.js, like using a Node.js script to like kind of beat them into shape. I'm gonna do everything using cursor, because cursor can do it. So I'm gonna ask it like, can you provide a list of 100 nouns that are not in this list? Provide an array of strings. So I'm asking it all that, nothing else, right? And it generated, certainly here's an array of nouns that are not in the provided list. Hardware network malware, it almost brought everything from the right. I don't want any software or hardware related stuff. Also, if there was a language, there was a basic first 100 or 200 one would learn to learn a language, to be fluent in a language, prioritize those first. For example, a tomato is a much needed word. I feel like we need voice stuff here, because I don't want to type, because I'm just giving it instructions in English. Word, then a modem. Right. Hundred common nouns that are not in the original list and more likely to be among the first 1,000 words one might learn and becoming fluent in. It's great. It's putting together words that even like, yeah. So, I apologize for the misunderstanding. You are absolutely right about the prioritizing basic everyday nouns. Here is a revised list of 100 common nouns that are not in the original list and are more likely to be amongst the first 1,000 words one might learn when becoming fluent in a language. Perfect English. Perfect. Right? Doesn't feel like it's an LLM that is writing it. I mean, Claude 3.5 is like different. So, yeah, apple, banana, orange, tomato, potato, carrot, onion, garlic, bread, cheese, egg, meat, chicken, beef, pork, rice, pasta, soup, salad, sandwich, shirt, pants, shoes, socks, hat, coat, dress, scarf, jacket, sweater, doctor, nurse, teacher, student, police, firefighter, chef, waiter, farmer, artist, ball, toy, game, doll, bicycle, ball, park. I think park was in there. Anyway, beach, forest, kitten. Nice. So I had to get LLM to provide some nouns. Then the LLM Meta 3.1, it wasn't like getting it like, hey, don't give me, if I asked it like, hey, don't give me the ones that I already have, give me something new. It couldn't do that. But LLM, this Cursor and Claude 3.5 Sonnet, it can easily do that. So I was able to skip that Node.js part. So I'm not making any scripts anymore. So I'm just gonna copy all this. I'm just gonna copy it, right? And I'm just gonna copy it, then go to my this folder, right? Comfy non-flux, is it? Where is it running? That's another thing. Comfy non-flux. So comfy non-flux. So I'm just gonna go there in comfy non-flux, right? And change inside tabs. Just put it there, right? Just put it there. Just put it there and just delete all that because we don't need it. Right? Items is items. Items. All right. Prompt, base prompt is item. So, and now it's just a noun thing, right? Input file name. Item. So I'm just gonna prompt that. Yeah, put it into the output folder. Put it into the output folder. So another thing is, how would we see it? Right? How would we see what images without going into the Linux app? How would we see it? Right? Because over here we have like, okay, what's the graphics card looks like? Is the process running? The image process is running? Okay. We're thinking about that. But how, when we run it from here, also, how do we see the images, right? So let's say we go to the output folder, and there's like a bunch of images here, right? There are a bunch of images. And how do you watch it? How do you see it? So the answer to that is, well, what is this stuff called? I think view, yeah. So if I use this, it's the image viewer for the terminal, right? It is showing me what it has created. It is going pretty fast. That's one other thing. So I'll still have to go to the Linux box probably. But this is a good start. This is a good start. Like we were like seeing everything that it generated along with the image, like the as expected. Okay. So these adverbs are like really difficult to make. By chance, you found some money by chance. That's actually a good one. Reality, it's not very good. Properly, that's a very good image for properly, right? Something is over there. Without fail, Canada Zoo. I don't think, at this point I'm thinking without generating my own, should I use like anime ones? Is there like a, because I know where it has been used, all these words, from memory, in which anime, right? Many times I've heard these words without knowing and understanding, which is why I'm like such a, which is why I believe in this comprehensive input so much, because that is how I heard so many times these words without even learning what these were. But now I'm like, now that I'm understanding what this sound means, so it's a Kanarazu, for sure, right? Without fail, for sure. Of course it's gonna happen. It is bound to happen. Like Kanarazu, we will do it. Like, okay, it's certain that's gonna happen, right? And I've heard it so many times. And it's like, okay, Kanarazu means it is gonna happen, for sure, certainly, right? Without fail, okay. I don't need like, so please, this is at first. In short, as expected, soon. Like some of it is like, particularly. Like I don't really see this. I don't really see eye to eye to all this. But anyway, it's like for me to see. So if now right now I have the Linux bus on the side, I could just go ahead and like in this place, and I can see, hey, you know what? I just wanna check out the pics in the output, and I can check it out from here, what it has generated, right? Early, yeah, pretty good. Early, exactly, yep, exactly. Gradually, that's a nice picture for gradually too. Here and there, it's not really. Immediately, there's bus going on immediately. Catch the bus immediately. Okay, in short. Last, not really. Likewise. Good. Most, I mean, I think I have to like put more effort into getting these pictures, because once they're done, there's nothing else. It's just LLM will just generate the rest of the words, right? In different languages, in Arabic, in Bengali, in also, who wants to learn Bengali? No one, right? So it's Arabic, French, German, whatever language that is, it's just going to generate words. But the original pictures has to make sense for what we want to do. So I'm going to just, like now, like this picture, like now, it's really great. Now, right? And then not essentially, not at all. Normally, none of these make sense, no matter what, too much, right? Mostly done, yeah, mostly. Also, why there's like so many mostlies? That's another thing. So these pictures, just like before, were like very good made, well made, but I can't use it almost. I mean, like, can I just use it? These are adverbs. Adverbs too. Adverb. This is like another one. Let me show you. This was my first run in this morning. I put it into the burner and just did a lot of other work I had to do. So actually, look at that. That's actually a good book image. You know that? You know? Actually, nah, a little, not really, a little, yeah, a little more, right? Almost there, a lot, a lot. This is a very good picture for fruits. A lot. But already. Always, anyhow, as expected. At first, but look at the image quality, man. It almost looks like Tatooine. If it had two suns, it would look like Tatooine. The image is bringing out is like, whoa. And I think a lot of these can make matte painting super, super easy. But the main idea is controlling. Just like I'm generating images, but it's like super hard to control it, right? At least because, by chance, certainly, Kannada completely mattaku. So, very good pictures. So I put like 30 steps in there, 512 by 512, and it generated like really each early. I mean, look how the farthest the picture, the mountains are, the lighter it is, and the closest it is, the darker it is, which generates. I mean, it's beautiful. The gradients and everything is. I mean, how do they even do it, right? Exactly. Sono tori daro, gradually, here and there, immediately, in short. So I'm like, mostly, much, no matter what. Normally, not at all. Not necessarily. I mean, the pictures are nice, but it doesn't really denotes to not very. Like now, this is nice picture. So I had like cursor generate like all these sentences so that the LLM can have a better time showing it. Like perhaps question mark. Very good. Please. Probably. This is nice. Probably. Probability. Properly. This is also nice. Quite. Not really. Quite. Really. Hontoni. So that's the word, right? Really. That's not really a good one. What's this? Recently. This could I mean, seems like mitai something. So adverbs are very hard to make. I think verbs and nouns will have to make up like the bulk of it, and then adjectives and adverbs, we're not gonna like have. It'll be very difficult, like put to adverbs and adjectives, right? Steadily. Still more, mada, right? Something like that. This time, tomorrow. Tomorrow can't be used with this picture, right? To what extent? Usually, very. Kannada's without fail. A clock. Yesterday. See, June wind veterinary eat Saturday. So. So this was the first run. So I was like, okay. And after that, I felt really ill. But anyway, let's get back to our first one here. So we have. So we're gonna have. Actually, can we make this like? Yeah, so this is what I wanted. Like, I wanted like two of them in two sides and then on bottom. But anyway, let's cd projects, file utility, node, comfy non-flux. Yeah. So we're seeing alter n. We're making it like that, so generating some space for it. So now we can be in Mac, take a look at what's happening in there, right? And You can see already these pictures are here. So let's see what pictures it has generated for us. A tomato, apple, there are two problems. Is it orange, carrots, bananas? This is too big as pictures. They're too big. Well, let's seeing this. So I think I'm gonna stop it for now. Oh, this is like every time I do like accidentally. I do this every time I like do Command K accidentally, it just wipes out everything. But yeah, I actually need to make some changes. We delete all this. I just don't wanna. Modifiable is off. Why? Okay, cool. Yeah. Park. First of all, they're big. We don't want this big of an image. Second, that's like number one. Second is we don't want, right? Oh, actually, we don't want like comfy non-flux. First thing is ether mix. Okay. I think we're gonna go to comfy flux, flux one, and have it like 256, 256. To 56, 56. Steps. I wanna have the steps to like 10, not more than 10. Right. So this is the. Oh, sorry. This is the. This is what I had. This is what I had. Oopsie. Yeah, this is what I had, like the cursor generate for me. Person giving a caption, not very, but anyway. Change inside tag, and should have like comfy non-flux. Go back to comfy flux. Put it here instead of adverse, call it items. Yesterday. Yeah. What's this item? Do we need like yeah, I want to utilize this really. So to do that, we need to close we need to close this. We need to close this. The thing is, right? We need to close this. We'll run it from here. City. Okay. Zelize. Right? What was Zeli? Yeah. It's with Z, right? Command PN, command PN, right? So command N, resize, I love it. No. command A, Control N, resize. Yeah, nice. So over here, we're gonna go projects and GGF comfy, and then comfy, and conda activate comfy new, and then just run the Python file, man. That's it. So that starts the comfyUI backend, right? And then we're gonna come here and we're gonna run node comfy flux, right? So there's been a mistake, no problem. But since we're here, let me start the env top too. Nice. So let's go ahead and see file relative, what happened, what error do we have. Comfy flux, I love it. I love this workflow because I'm in my element, I'm using nvim, I'm in my element, I'm also utilizing cursor, and I'm just running stuff, and DevOps is like small little DevOps. I'm really liking it, right? Where was the issue? File name prefix. Okay, file name prefix. I think we need a backtick. Problem is I don't have backtick in this keyboard, so we're just gonna have like see what happens really. So you have to use like clear from here, which is cool. And what was now? Node comfy flux. Yeah. See the output, you know. See what happens, man. And that's it. That's the workflow. So we're generating however amount of, hopefully get it done like in few hours, right? Cursor has cut my workflow time from hours to literally like minutes. Still, these images needs to be generated and like seen. Oh, we have to make it a little bit bigger to see. I think I could make myself a little bit smaller. And then there's like this, that much. But yeah, not worth it, I guess. Yesterday. No. So 91%. So this is happening from in the Mac, and I can go there, or I can like check it out here. This is really great. I love this workflow, man. I love this workflow. You can see there's already a few pictures, and we're gonna check them out. What is this thing called? View. I mean, yeah. There's a tomato. There's an apple. And they're 50 kilobytes. Orange, banana, and it says banana. Nouns, man. Basic damn nouns. That's it. Since, yeah, super simple workflow using cursor and comfyUI. You just download. By the way, the way I made WebUI run without Docker was I just downloaded those repos and then installed all the necessary files in there by going to the backend is Python for that WebUI. So you have to install it using Python backend, like pip install requirements, like with that. And then for the Node.js side is npm install, and then npm run build for the front end. And that's how you can run it without Docker, by the way. Nice. Bread. Actually, yeah. It's bread, tomato, potato. Yeah, nice. Terminal stuff, man. Terminal stuff. Love it. Let's keep an eye on here. And that's it, really. That's the workflow. So from there, we're gonna bring those pictures in here and make. Actually, I can, without bugging this whole process, because this whole process is working in the Linux box. We're just watching it. We can go to cursor and ask it. We can go to cursor and say, hey, can you like take this, right? Like, yo, can you take this and can you generate kanji name hiragana meanings and for all the nouns that you have given me. Preferably, am I in a area of objects? These are Japanese kanji. Yes, ask him instead of like, hey, you do it. You do it for us. You're right, that should be Japanese words. I provide an array of just Japanese translation for the nouns. Nice! Ringo tabemasu ka? Dude, apples. The bookish stuff is so damn weird. I once saw a guy who can't read or write English very well, was speaking fluent English in local British accent, like British. Yo, mate, how you doing, mate? That kind of stuff. And he was like just a waiter. Hi. Yeah, so it generated everything for me. So I didn't have to utilize any local LLMs or Llama, nothing. It's just cursor and comfyUI. So comfyUI is generating images for me. Cursor is generating all the LLM stuff, plus the code, right? So I'm utilizing it to replace the whole local LLM workflow for me. And, forget about it. Just use cursor. Nice. Look at that. Continue, man. Continue. And it's way better than, and by the way, at the same time, this is happening. And but this is happening in the meantime, right? Imagine that. So nice workflow done using just cursor and SSHing into the Linux box and generating comfyUI there. And I think this could be done, this workflow can be replaced with. Nice. Okay, cool. Nice. So I'm going to copy it and add it there. So can you add quiz answer field to every object? It's just an array of 4 strings, but So let's see if we can generate like the Quizera stuff. So this is how we can. Nice. Ringo tabemaska. Stupid ass. Like stupid ass book stuff. So yeah, let's check out the other stuff. Really, this is simple. The workflow is so simple. It took me some time to like generate the workflow, but the workflow is so simple that it's crazy. Firefighter, bread, tomato, chef, student, gakusei, jacket, nice, potato, farmer. Nice. I wonder what else it can do. Like tamago. I still don't know what chicken means. Beef is, I know, ushi, or like you can say gyuniku, like beef meat, or ushiniku. But like I don't know how to say like chicken yet. Dress, onions. Yeah. So let it generate while, let's see, it has generated almost everything. It's being lazy. I could do that anyways. We have like a node script to do that, but like if it does it for me, then it's better, right? Yes, please. I need the rest. It doesn't want to do this. That's why when I was trying it with like ChatGPT and LLM2, like Meta Llama 2, this was the response I was getting. It didn't want to do the like processing heavy work, and in nodes using a node is like just that. So I would tell him, hey, generate this, and I would utilize like my node script to do the rest of it for me, right? But still it's good, right? So let's see what happens. At least it hasn't like, and ChatGPT was like super lazy. It would do like one or two, and the rest of it didn't do, right? It is at least giving me everything I want. Just kind of processing heavy for it, I understand. But yeah, man, that's a very quick summary of how you can, like, I think this is gonna like the impact of workflows like this using LLM. Now a kid and every single person can like generate whatever they want, right? Bravo. Bravo. It gave me everything. Bravo, cursor. It gave me everything. So come on, see. It's just a local JSON list. Can't be asked to like put it into a database, man. Like, come on. Right? And then apply. Actually, I'm afraid about applying it to nouns.js. I'll copy and paste it myself. I know you can copy this and then put it over there, but then you'll have to like come like, now I have to find where the, see, I have to find like previous items. Yeah, I have to find it and like delete it from here. This was what I didn't want to do, which is why I was copying and pasting it. That's it. 100 more nouns, man. 100 more nouns. Nice. So I'll let this process run for a while, and then I'll probably come back a little, right? And so this is, you're working from your Mac using comfyUI. Linux was probably, you bought it for like $300, $400. It's generating all the pictures for you. You're inside your Mac and you're using cursor, and then you're doing this. I don't know if you have like a workflow like mine, but it's definitely, you know, generating everything. Making Node.js generate everything for me, man. Yo, what's this? That a key? Look at that key, man. Sandwich. Tomato. It's a bedroom. Okay. Nice. These are 256 by 256, by the way. So that's the reason they're pixelated a little bit. I think cursor is gonna change how we code, man. We're like at now we're like a proper. Before we were using libraries, putting together libraries, and a little bit of custom code, custom business logic. Now we'll be like prompting that. So libraries. I don't know. Tomorrow I'll try making like a React Native app and see what happens. But yeah. Right, I'll let it run for a while. I'm coming back in a minute. Alright, back. I wish this was like more of a conversations with everyone who's like watching it rather than me talking all the time, because we could talk about like how I think it's revolutionary. Before it wasn't like By the way, all this katakana, I don't like it, man. Fork. How much katakana do we have? Yeah, plate, Zara. That's like a lot of katakanas. We'll have to fix it. We'll have to ask it to fix it for us. Chef. Chef. So yeah, pretty nice. I wonder, since we have done it here, I wonder if we should start like another process. Kill my Mac. And I need to run like what? Whisper kit. Yeah. ونهى النفس عن الهوى. Yeah. I'm thinking if I should like start start the iOS process. Anyone who knows how difficult is this is gonna like put a stress on my Mac. So cursor, simulator, yeah, simulator. It's all some I'm streaming. I have iOS. I have this. Fortunately, this is in a different PC. This is just a window to that. My goodness, so many things. But that's what it takes, man, to get like something out of the door, I guess. The reason I started doing this whole thing was first I was unhappy with the products that are available, right? B, no one was really had an app for comprehensive input. No one. There were some talks about it, and most of it were underground. And they're like, yo, you gotta go 24/7 into making. You're gonna go like full Monty. You gotta go like full crazy. Yeah, and I didn't like that. Also, all of these are like how to do it for free, and I wasn't like, yeah, come on, man. I'm willing to pay. And there were some people that were like $200, $300 courses, and they weren't really that good. And I was like, damn. So the real knowledge was in the gutter, but there weren't a good product for it. But there's like tons of it. That's like another thing. Yeah, let's see what happens. At this point, there should be so many of them, right? What is this? Sailing. Okay. Yeah, there's so many of these katakanas. The new ones, yeah. Towel brush. Do they call it shampoo? Shampoo. Towel. I should have. Soap should have like their own like meaning. because yeah, it does. Nice. So we'll once the pictures have been generated, we're gonna go back there. I think, yeah, once the pictures have been generated, I'm gonna go back there, get those pictures, and are we done? Oh yeah, we're done. We're done. Look at that. We're done. So now, I still have to find a way for me to kind of copy all this from that Linux box to here without even going there, because all the images are being generated there. So I have to find a way for the image to be generated on my PC, on my Mac. So that's the final bit. So I'm just copying those from there. Really like it. So my plan is I wanna utilize this app to teach me Japanese, and same time utilize this app to teach my kid English, and then teach every one of us, like our family members, to teach Arabic using the same app. The question is, with the Arabic one, is it's a bit different. It is based on Quran, kind of like how there's like Bible apps and stuff. So I'm thinking, is it a separate product, or is it inside this product? So that's the only thing I'm thinking about. I guess we can close all this, man. Yeah. So right now, that we need to make some changes, like this katakana ones, toothbrush, right? This katakana ones, because I don't want any katakanas in there. Soup. Do they actually call it like that? Anyway, so let me finish it, to be honest. Let me finish it quickly. Let's go to bed. We actually will have to take him to like, so this is the node script before that I was so in the output folder I think I have I have a fixed file names verb, like fix. It's like 2, but I don't need the 2. Bat file name fix. This is easier. Yeah. Let's fix this. I don't know why this DS keeps coming back, man. File name fix is in the output folder, and yeah. Okay. Node file name fix. Boom, done. Take a look. Haha. It's done, right? So I renamed it. So this is why I used to use like Node, because LLM was like, being lazy and like, I can't do that. There's too many of it. It was like, it would complain, and I was like, yeah, come on, let me do it. So that's why, give me the script. I would tell LLM like, give me the script. It would give me a script, and I would then utilize it here locally. But right now, there's no need to. So copy everything from this folder. Copy -r everything in this folder. Copy it all to projects, Bundai, source, assets. Just copy it down there. Yep. So once you've done that, I still have to like, let's go back to cursor, ask it to do it for us. Command P, is there like, is there like something? Without all this, give me the first one. Yeah, this. Nice. What was the other one? Image imports. Actually, we can delete this thing. Image imports 2. There's no reason. Image imports. Yeah. So I'll ask him to just make this for me. And generate in this file. Basically, the name file is the I'm saying like just generate this for me. Before I had like a node script for not like that, not like that, not like that. Cancel. Not like that. Like this. I'm telling LLM, like, this is great. He's doing my node script for me. Cool. Is all 100 there? Just checking. It's a count. That's what it is. Okay, cool. No problem. You're at 97, man. Don't worry about it. Cool. Add it here. Actually, add it over there. Other nouns. You have to have a comma here. Small little thing like this, LLM is great for. Da, 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 da. Now, moment of truth. Apple. Require assets. Apple. What's wrong? Probably a comma missing. What's wrong? Require assets. Apple. Can't find it. Apple.png doesn't find. Is not there. Okay. There's no apple.png. Okay, we have to open it up a little bit. Remove archive.zip. Now, apple.png. What? Oh my God. I brought in everything from there. I brought in everything. There was this kid I know was dead afraid of doing anything inside a server after SSHing into it because it wasn't sure of the bash commands and everything. It was like but you never learn without doing this stuff, man. Yeah, I think we could easily have replace, apply to all. So let's get back to it. Now it shouldn't be any issues. But I hate it. Oh shit. What did I do, man? Yeah. Apple.png. Yo, use the named stuff. Yeah, Apple.png is here. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? We're gonna close this. Yeah, what's wrong with you? What's up? What's wrong? Why are you being bad? Living room? Ain't there? Shit. Living room. Okay. Booyaka. So with just an hour's work, I was able to add 100 more nouns to it and everything done with the pictures. Ta-da! Oven, stove, napkin wasn't really a nice one. Knife, spoon, fork, glass, cup, bowl, plate, gloves. Nice. What's this? So some of it will need to like change, obviously. Ringu. Some of it will need to change, but the most of it is here. All right, man. This is what I wanted to do. Take care, brother. Take care. Cursor